Welcome back, guys. Yeah, sorry about what I said. Basically, I didn't mean to say four. I meant to say three because this thing literally has like three cannons on it. Like I got Citadel like how many like a lot of times already. Ever since I first started using this ship, like this ship is like one big, giant monster. This is like the biggest, toughest, roughest, strongest, and heaviest battleship in the world. This is the world's most strongest battleship, and she was the queen of the sea, and including her sister ship Musashi, which is currently the princess of the sea. Basically, she ruled the ocean, and she was like one of the bestest, most common, and most. She was the most common battleships ever made. She was just like the Iowa, but she actually sank the Iowa, so I feel bad for the Iowa. Basically, this ship is one of the most common battleships ever made. As you guys can see, the Yamato event is still happening. As you guys can see, I still need kite tokens. Each time you go into a battle, you still need kite tokens. Oh yeah, don't mind the commander in the background. I meant to show the kite tokens, which is right here. I didn't mean to show the commander. Right here is the kite tokens, which you currently need for the ship because you need it for each Yamato battle. And I'm thinking at the end of the event for this, you're probably not gonna need it. And if you actually do this if you do this I'm wondering if you don't require kite tokens when the event ends, because all of a sudden they decided to put kite tokens for each battle. Because each time you battle with this ship, it requires one kite token for each battle. It doesn't it doesn't take away all your kite tokens. It only takes one kite token for each battle. But for the Yamato, oh my gosh, this ship is like a monster right now. Legit. Like, but these are like one of the most common battleships. Here's some of the most common battleships in America. I'm sorry if I'm going off topic, but I'm trying to get some of my XP back. Not XP, but I'm trying to get enough credits for me to get this for me to get my Colorado back, and to try and get enough credits to get this ship, the Iowa. I'm trying to get my Iowa. I unlocked this ship in 2019, and I don't even know when I basically unlocked it. But this ship is armed with high caliber main battery guns, the above the average maximum movement speed, and it can shoot long range above average main battery range. Hit them before they can hit you. But basically, I'm not trying to focus on these. I'm trying to focus on this one. The USS Alabama, the BB-60, a ship that was made. This was a ship that was made. This is a ship that was made before. This is a ship that was made before the Iowa, because it's number 60. It was made before the Iowa. This is mostly an Iowa class battleship, except the hull except the design is just much more different than the Iowa. But but I'm trying to get a Magi or any other type of stuff, and I'm trying to get the Vanguard, and I'm trying to get the KGV, which is King George V. He was the one who actually helped with searching for Bismarck and sinking it, and I'm trying to get the Bismarck, which was currently the battleship that the British tried to sink. And then they have the France, which they currently have Corvette, Bretagne, Normandy, Lyon, and Ricolai, or whatever it's called. Over here we got Jurien, which is a tier 1, Friant, which is a tier 2, Dugawai, which is a tier 3, Emile, which is a tier 4, Le Galissonier is a tier 5, Algerie is a tier 6, and Charles Martel is a tier 7. Alright, so basically, I'm gonna show you guys what the kite tokens will look like as soon as you purchase them. As you guys can see in here, we have a kite token. You need these kite tokens for each battle you use for the Yamato. Kite tokens are a special currency that you need to use Yamato. Each battle in Yamato requires one kite token. You can purchase kite tokens in advance and battle several times in a row to have the best Yamato experience. As you guys can see, you can only get one kite token each time you purchase it. It's only one kite token. So remember when I told you guys that that the Yamato requires kite tokens? One kite token per battle. Basically, it's just one kite token per battle. And basically, these are all the ships I own. All the ones that I didn't put as favorites, I don't like these. And all the ones that I put as my favorite, I will use them, but I'm mostly going to be using Yamato because Yamato is like one of my bestest battleships I ever used. And over here we got the Wyoming, which I currently don't like it because it was starting to get boring. And over here I have my New York, which is starting to get a little bit boring. I literally just had to use my Wyoming. I mean, not my Wyoming, I had to use my New York, my New Mexico, my Congo, and my Iron Duke to try and get Yamato. As you guys can see, my New York still has the Halloween camouflage. Well, not the Halloween camouflage, but the Christmas camouflage. Yeah, this is like more than I expected, and it's kind of boring because... And sorry about the dogs barking in the background, just don't mind them. But basically, I literally just purchased a 7-day premium, and I only have 17 hours left on my premium. As you guys can see, we have the... As you guys can see, I have the patch and the symbol that was actually from my... that was actually from my hunt for Yamato. But in order for you guys to win the Yamato is that, in order for you guys to do that, it's actually called, like, if you guys, like, those of you who don't have the Yamato, it's actually gonna have, it's actually gonna show something about people working on a giant cannon, and it's gonna say Giant of the Sea. Like, this is, like, the most giant, this is a massive and giant battleship. Like, this battleship is long, but the USS Iowa is a lot longer than this ship. But this ship is bigger and heavier and stronger than the Iowa. Plus, this thing even sank in Iowa. And trust me, this thing is like one of the most common battleships ever made. Alright, we did the loadout, and we did the upgrades. Well, these are all the upgrades that I have for now. And here are the stats. The survivability is 97%. The hit points is 97,200. The armor is 16 to 650 millimeter. The artillery is the main battery type. 460 millimeter type 94. 3 460 millimeter. Firing range is 17.7 kilometers. Reload time is 29 seconds. The 180 turn time is 34 seconds. The HE shells, the maximum HE shell damage is 7,300, which currently means 7,300. A chance to start on fire is 35%. The AP shell maximum, AP shells. The maximum HP shell damage, AP shell damage is 14,800. And over here, the secondary armament, 127 millimeter type 98, type 89. Mod number 3. 12 and 2, 127 millimeter. Firing range is 5 kilometers. Reload time is 6 seconds. HE shell maximum HE shell damage is 2100, which is 2100. A chance to start on fire is 8%. Secondary armament 155 millimeter. Third year type 2 and 3 155 millimeter. Firing range is 5 kilometers. Reload time is 12 seconds. AP shell maximum AP shell damage is 3300 damage, which is 300 damage. And over here we have the AA defenses. The AA guns, 13 millimeter, Type 93, 212, 13 millimeter. The average damage per second is 7 seconds. Firing range is 1.2 kilometers. AA guns 25 millimeter Type 96 Mod 1. 6 and 1 25 millimeter. Average damage per second is 11 seconds. Firing range is 3 kilometers. AA guns 25 millimeter Type 96 Mod 2. 52 and 3 25 millimeter. Average damage per second is 317, which is 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Firing range is 3 kilometers. AA guns 127 millimeters. Type 89 mod 3. 12 and 2 127 millimeter. Average damage per second 121 minute and 21 seconds, which is currently 121 seconds. Firing range is 5 kilometers. And over here we have the survivability. The maximum speed is 27 knots. The turning circle radius is 900 meters. Rudder shift time is 19 seconds. And the concealment detectability range by sea is 16 kilometers. Detectability range by air is 12.9 kilometers. Guaranteed detectability range is 2 kilometers. Detectability while firing in smoke 16 kilometers. And over here we have the overview, which is an ironclad. Above average armor thickness, greater resistance to all forms of armor penetration. Superior HE damage above average HE shell damage. Big guns. This ship is armed with high caliber main battery guns. Yamato, the biggest warship of World War II and the world's largest battleship. Yamato was designed all around the idea that an individual ship could have superiority over any battleship of a potential enemy. Her main guns had overwhelming firepower. The ship maintained a very high level of survivability due to reliable armor and robust torpedo protection. Yamato's AA capabilities were highly efficient due to carrying numerous AA artillery guns. The ship entered service in 1941, which is World War II, and the ships in the series is number 4. And that's all I wanted to show you for the Yamato stats and overview. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.